The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked advance against me to devour me, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall. Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord and to seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent and set me high upon a rock. Then my head will be exalted above the enemies who surround me. At his sacred tent, I will sacrifice with shouts of joy. I will sing and make music to the Lord. Hear my voice when I call, Lord. Be merciful to me and answer me. My heart says of you, seek his face. Your face, Lord, I will seek. Do not hide your face from me. Do not turn your servant away in anger. You have been my helper. Do not reject me or forsake me, God my Saviour. Though my father and mother forsake me, the Lord will receive me. Teach me your way, Lord. Lead me in a straight path because of my oppressors. Do not turn me over to the desire of my foes, for false witnesses rise up against me, spouting malicious accusations. I remain confident of this. I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Wait for the Lord. Be strong and take heart and wait for the Lord. Lord, my light. When everything around me turns dark, when the voices of fear try to silence me, when the days feel long and cold, I remember, you are my light. Not just any light. A light that does not flicker with the wind, that doesn't hide in the storm. A light that guides, reveals, and warms. Even if enemies rise up, even if bad news tries to paralyze me, even if doors close and the path seems unclear, I choose to trust, because you are my salvation, the rock I stand on, the shelter where I find rest, the hand that lifts me when I have no more strength. What do I have to fear if the Lord is with me? Why should I panic if the God who created the heavens calls me by name? You are my God, my Father, my eternal refuge. Today I lift my eyes to the heights, and even with a weary heart, I declare, my help comes from the Lord, and in him I will trust, even when everything around me says otherwise. Though an army may encamp around me, though threats knock at my door, though anxiety tries to take the place of faith, my heart will not be shaken, because there is a greater strength that guards me. There is a voice within that silences the screams of panic. There is a presence that surrounds me in the darkest nights. Lord, I don't pray as someone who's never felt fear. I pray as someone who once trembled inside, but learned to stand firm in you. I don't deny my battles, nor pretend to be strong all the time. But amid internal and external wars, I rest in the promise you are with me. And when fear creeps in, trying to make me retreat, I remember who goes before me, the Lord of hosts. So even in the chaos, my spirit stands tall, because greater than any threat is the God who dwells within me. Lord, sustain me when my legs grow weak, strengthen me when courage tries to slip away, and remind me every single day that fear will never have the final word. There is one thing I carry deep in my soul, a desire that goes beyond blessings and achievements, a pursuit that burns in me like unquenchable fire, to dwell in your presence all the days of my life. Lord, I don't want just moments with you. I want a dwelling. I want permanence. I want to be someone who finds you in silence, in routine, in the secret place, because I know that in that place, in the hiding place of your glory, fear loses its grip. That's where I'm reminded who I am in you. That's where the world's voices fade and only yours continues to echo within me. When everything is unstable, let your presence be my solid ground. When everything is noise, let your spirit be my peace. When everything feels threatening, let me run into your refuge. And even if my eyes see no way out, even if anguish tries to scream louder, I will hide in you, because being with you is not escape, it's fortress. It is real protection, eternal shelter, unfailing safety. And there, in your holy temple I find the strength fear tries to steal. Lord, when the evil days come, and they will, when the news feels heavy, when my soul feels faint, teach me to remember that your throne still stands firm. You were not caught by surprise. You were not defeated by darkness. Your light never goes out, and your eyes are still on me. I know the enemy sets traps. Circumstances rage like storms. Fear tries to pitch its tent in my heart. But you set me on high ground. You hide me in your pavilion and lift me above the threats. Today I declare, even in affliction, my spirit will not be enslaved by fear. My soul will trust, my feet will stand firm, and my heart will keep believing. Because even in war, I know who my commander is. Even in tears, I know who wipes them away. Even in silence, I know the Lord is working for me. And that is enough to keep me going. Lord, there is one thing I ask of you. And even if the world offers me 1,000 other answers, this will still be the most urgent prayer of my soul. Let me dwell in your presence. Don't let me live far from you. Don't allow fear to pull me away from your truth, nor let suffering harden my heart. I want to live with you, Lord, not just in church or in moments of worship, but every single day, in joy and in pain, in victory and in the valley, on the mountaintops and in the driest deserts. Because there, before your face, my tears are gathered like precious jewels. There, what frightens me loses its power. There, the impossible bows to your name. Lord, I don't want to just visit your altar. I want to live there. I want to breathe your glory like I breathe oxygen. I want my heart to beat in rhythm with your presence. If this is your prayer too, write it boldly in the comments. Lord, I want to dwell in your presence every day of my life. This isn't just a declaration. It's an invitation for heaven to invade your reality today. Lord, in the face of hard days, teach me not just to endure, but to overcome in silence and in faith. When enemies surround me with harsh words, when looks are filled with judgment, when attacks come without warning, place a song on my lips instead of complaint. Let my first reaction be to seek you. Let my instinct not be to fight with human weapons, but to kneel and trust that you will defend me. For you are my judge, my advocate, the one who sees what no one else does. You know where I've been wounded. You hear what was said when I wasn't there. You search hearts, and you are faithful to guard my name and my destiny. So today, I leave the battles in your hands. I choose to trust instead of confront. I choose to rest instead of retaliate, because those who dwell in you don't need to prove anything, only to remain firm. Lord, let my courage not come from my temperament, but from the certainty that you fight for. Even if father and mother abandon me, even if those I trusted most turn their backs on me, even if those who promised to stand with me disappear in my pain, the Lord will take me in. You don't give up on me, God. You are not afraid of my weaknesses. You don't retreat when others walk away. You hold me when no one else sees value in me. How many times have I cried in silence? How many times have I smiled on the outside but screamed within? Yet even there in the darkness, your love found me. Your love is not conditioned by my performance. Your love doesn't change with my moods. Your love is solid rock. It is eternal embrace. It is the answer in days when the world silences me. So, Lord, if I must lose everything just to not lose your presence, let it be so. If it takes human abandonment to know heaven's faithfulness, I accept it, because no earthly embrace compares to the security of being loved by you. No human word heals like your voice saying, "My child, I am here." And that alone is enough to keep me going. Teach me your way, Lord, because my own paths have already confused me, already led me to dark places, already placed me in dead ends. But when I follow your steps, there is peace even without explanation. There is direction even when I can't see the end of the road. There is security even when everything around seems uncertain. Lead me on a straight path. Deliver me from traps disguised as opportunities. Keep me from shortcuts that seem easier, but pull me away from your will. Lord, I don't want to lose myself trying to get it right. I don't want to lean on my own understanding. I'd rather depend on you, even if it costs time, recognition, or control, because I know it's worth waiting for what comes from your hands. I prefer the slowness of your perfection over the rush of my anxiety. Guide me, even if it's step by step. Speak to me, even if it's in silence. And if at any point I drift away, pull me back with love and strength. I choose to trust. Even when I don't understand, I trust. Because those who walk with God never walk in circles. They walk toward purpose. I believe, Lord, even when everything screams, it won't work. Even when reports are negative, when answers are delayed, when the days feel endlessly heavy. I believe. I believe I will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. Not just in heaven, not only in eternity, but here, today, in real life, in the pain I feel now. I believe you are good, not just when everything goes right, but especially when everything seems to go wrong. Lord, sometimes my heart wants to give up. My mind tries to quit, my body grows tired, but my faith stubbornly keeps believing. Because I've seen your hand before. I've felt your care in moments I didn't even realize it. And if you were faithful yesterday, you'll be faithful today, and you'll remain faithful tomorrow. If this prayer stirs something in your soul, write this boldly in the comments. I will still see God's goodness in my story, because what you're living through right now is not the end, it's the process. And those who wait on the Lord will never be put to shame. Wait on the Lord. Yes, wait with courage, not with passive, weary waiting, but with living expectation, with burning faith, with a heart firmly anchored in the promise. Lord, I choose to wait on you. Not because it's easy, not because I understand everything, but because I know that those who wait on you always receive more than they imagined. Renew in me the patience of those who love you, the endurance of those who trust in silence, the hope of those who have learned that your timing is perfect. Even if the answer takes time, if the doors seem locked, if the heavens feel like bronze, I will wait. I will wait singing, praying, worshipping, believing. Because the Lord has not forgotten me, because your eyes are still upon me. Because in the right time, what is now prayer will become testimony. And when that day comes, it won't be about me, but about you. About your faithfulness, about your goodness, about how it was all worth it to wait on you.
I feel the sunrise in my chest, a light that warms my soul to rest. With every breath I call your name. Your love, it sets my heart aflame. Mountains bow and rivers sing, To you my heart I gladly bring. Through storms that rage and skies so wide, you are my anchor, you are my guide. Lift me higher, take me there, to the place beyond despair, where your mercy's like the air. I breathe your love, I find you care. Through valleys low and shadows deep, your promises are what I keep. You hold me close, you light my way. Your grace has brought me here to stay. Every tear and every scar, you've turned to light like shining stars. Your power flows, it knows no end. My Savior, King, my closest friend. Lift me higher, take me there, to the place beyond despair, where your mercy's like the air. I breathe your love, I find you care.